So this is the last video where we're going to look at finding the equation of a circle. In this video we're going to look at an example where they give us 2 points and they give us a tangent to the circle. Alright, so like we can see here, we have our x, our y axis. Blue circle, it goes through the point -2 and 4, it goes through the point 5 and 3, and there's also a tangent to the circle at that point 5, 3, and that tangent is 3x minus 4y minus 3 is equal to 0. Alright, so again, the first 2 points are going to be handy enough. We're going to make our equations with them, but then what are we going to do about the tangent? Alright, so first of all, I'm just going to deal with the first 2 points and write that out. So again, x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. I'm going to sub -2 and 4 in, and then I'm going to sub 5 and 3 in, and we're going to get 2 equations. So I'm going to do this quickly. So there I quickly scribbled out those 2 equations. So again, you can watch our last 2 videos if you want more info on that. So you just sub the -2 in wherever there's an x, and you sub the 4 in wherever there's a y, and the same with the 5 into the x's and 3 into the x's here. We're going to find our 2 equations here. So I'm going to call this one equation 1 and this one equation 2, and we need one more equation so we can solve for g, f and c, and we can find our equation of the circle. So how are we going to do that? We are going to use the tangent that was given to us. So this is the tricky part. So to do it, I've copy and pasted a picture of that down here. So we're going to start working on it from down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the slope of this tangent. Okay, so the slope is going to be equal to minus a over b, and again you can look at that in some of our videos on coordinate geometry of the line. So that means the slope of this line is going to be -3 over 4, or just m is equal to, -3 over -4, or m is equal to 3 over 4. So that's the slope of our tangent. Alright, so we know that there's a line, okay, that goes through the center and it goes to the tangent there. We know that it's perpendicular. Alright, so if we want to find the slope of this line here, that little orange line I just drew in, that's going to be flipped and opposite of this slope here. Because remember, perpendicular slopes, they have opposite sign and they're flipped upside down slopes. Right, so if m is equal to 3 over 4, then m of the orange one, so we'll say that's m1, then our m2 is going to be -4 over 3. So that's the slope of this line here, right? And if we want to find the equation of this line here, which we do want to find the equation of a line, you will need y minus y1 is equal to m by x minus x1. You'll need this formula here. So we'll need the slope and we'll need 1 point on it. So we have the point 5, 3. We have the slope, so I'm going to fill those in. So we're going to get y minus y1 is going to be 3 is equal to m, which is going to be -4 over 3 by x minus x1. x1 is going to be 5, right? So I'm going to multiply 3 by both sides. We're going to get 3y minus 9 is equal to -4x plus 20. Going to move everything over. Going to get 4x plus 3y, and then the minus 20 over is going to be -29 is equal to 0. All right. So now we have, say, I'm going to actually draw a blue line. We have a blue line. Oh, we have a blue line that goes, so that's a bad one, no, like this, perpendicular to the tangent and straight to the center point. Okay, and now we have the equation of that. Now we have exactly what we had in the last video. So remember, in the last video we had the equation of a line going through the center point. So if we remember, the center point is going to be, so we'll say the center is -g minus f. And if you know the equation of a line that goes to the center point, then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to sub -g and -f into the equation for the center point. So we're going to have 4 by -g plus 3, and instead of y we're going to have -f, and then -29 is equal to 0. So we're going to have -4g minus 3f minus 29 is equal to 0, or else -4g minus 3f is equal to 29. Okay, I'm going to put a box around this. I'm going to call this one equation 3. Okay, so I'm not going to finish out this question now, as it'd just be long and tedious, but if you guys see what we're going to do now, we're going to have equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3. and we're going to have to put all of those equations together and solve them so we can find G, F, and C. Okay, so if you guys still aren't sure about that method, watch the last 2 videos and we went through that method in depth. It just takes quite a long while. But yeah, if you guys want to try that yourselves, you can try it and you can leave the answers down in the comments and we'll let you know if you're right or not. So try and get the answers for G, F, and C, and we'll let you know if you got the right answer. But the most important thing from this video, so the 2 points, so we're trying to get the equation of a circle and we're given 2 points and a tangent. So 2 points should be handy enough. We should be able to get 2 equations like that. And if we're given a tangent to the circle, what we have to do is we have to find the slope of the tangent. Then we have to find the slope of the line that's perpendicular to the tangent. So this blue line here, okay? Then we have to find the equation of that line. So we find that by using y minus y1 is equal to m by x minus x1. So here we get the equation, 4x plus 3y minus 29 is equal to 0. That's the equation of this blue line. And now we're back to where we were in the last video. If we remember that we know a line that goes through the center point. We know the center is minus g and minus f. We can put minus g into the x and minus f into the y of that line, and we get another equation in g and f that we can use to help find g, f, and c for the equation of our circle. So that's the last video on finding the equation of a circle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're going to look at tangents to the circle in the next video and kind of problems they can ask us about tangents to circles. So we'll see you then. Don't forget to like and subscribe.